cat paw one.
So what are we pulling here?
The cat paw.
That's the cat claw blend.
Yeah.
There's cat claw, Meadowfoam,
and
macadamia, and sweet clover.
No, it has sweet clover.
Sweet clover. And the boys, the pomegranate.
But it only had 3 meads in it.
No, we ended up using a little bit of top on that Mac.
Huh.
So it was just originally sweet clover.
You get some? Yeah. She's Gen Xing right now. She can't deal with shit.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so I got the cat claw right up front.
Yeah. I get
But a lot less than it ever has been.
I also get a lot of the smoke.
Get the triple smoke barrel.
Yes.
It was predominantly, it was getting, the last time we tasted about a month or two ago, I got a lot more of the pomegranates dissipated.
No, I get it on the very end now.
In the nose?
When I smell it, yeah.
Yeah, I get it there too, but it's dissipated.
The oak, the smoke.
I don't get sweet clover. I'm not getting the mac in the nose.
Well,
I'm not getting Meadowfoam.
I
There's
get
no
a little bit
Meadowfoam.
of the mac in the flavor now, but it's kind of hidden by the triple smokes popping in the same.
Yeah, I haven't had it to drink yet. I'm just going off the nose.
It was a lot nuttier before.
I still get that nuttiness on the back of my tongue.
I can feel it more than taste it. It sounds very good.
Oh, it's getting better. It's not ready. It's getting a lot better, though. That cat claw is dissipating in the flavor. The astringency is dissipating.
We could almost add more of the pomegranate.
Is there room for it? I would. But it's getting much better.
I get the nuttiness now.
I do too.
Oh, wow.
The nuttiness comes in way in the aftertaste.
In the finish, yeah.
Maybe fit a little bit. Not much.
Yeah, this one's not ready. I say I'm still looking at 6 months down the road. I think it's got to get into summer and open that barrel up a little bit with the heat. We need a few 70+ degree days of this. You know what I recommend, though, Jeff? Can we get this in your house? Can we bring this in your house? By the heater? Would that be a problem? No, seriously. I would like to see that barrel open up.
No, that thing's heavy, dude.
What's that?
That thing's heavy.
15 gallons?
We have 3 guys here.
Yeah, it's still heavy. If I had a ramp.
We have that right here.
That's 120 pounds plus the barrel weight.
I can lift 60 with no problem. The barrel needs to open up.
No, just let it sit.
Well, let it sit through the summer and then get plenty hot in here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what it needs. It's just not ready. I don't mind sitting this. It's big enough alcohol. It's only going to get better.
I like it.
Yeah.
I get the nuttiness now. That's that smoke in the barrel.
That's Roger Taylor. He's a mead judge, mead maker, beekeeper. Come a long way, really fast. And he's consistently making 40 to 45, 46 point meads. And this is one of his meads. I'll let him describe it to you.
This is a Nebraska sweet clover traditional mead. The sweet clover has that cinnamon character to it. This is 2019. The yeast I used on it is one that was isolated up at UC Berkeley. I can't pronounce the name of it, but it supposedly the yeast ferments in the flowers to attract the bees.
So let's talk about the aroma. I'm not getting the big cinnamon push.
I think that's because the yeast I used destroyed it.
I am getting honey, but I am not getting the cinnamon that characteristic of the sweet clover. I'm getting nice floral notes.
It's White Labs 4650. I don't know if you can pronounce that.
White Labs 4650. I am getting the essence of the sweet clover honey without the cinnamon, though. So the basic honey is there without the cinnamon notes, because I remember what the sweet clover is like. And we can compare that to the pail that you have as well. In fact, can you bring a pail out? Let's taste that right now compared to that. So what we're going to do is Roger's got a bunch of 60-pound pails, 5-gallon pails of the sweet clover honey. So we're going to taste and smell the difference here.
Wow. Oh.
You get smell of cinnamon.
Total cinnamon.
So this is honey.
Yeah, the yeast killed it. The yeast killed it. Interesting.
So what yeast would you use to keep it?
Anything but that one. I thought it would actually accentuate the clover, but it didn't.
Jeff, do you have a little bread or something? Because having that honey just killed my palate.
Yeah.
In a great way, but to go back into this now, it's... I've had this smell before. And it's kind of a... I'm also getting a little nutrient here. Are you getting nutrient? Yeah, it's nutrient is what I'm getting. That's this predominant thing I'm getting out of that. Yeah, yeast nutrient is what I'm getting on this. What were the gravities on this, Roger?
1124 to 1030.
Yeah. It's a little sweet.
Yeah.
It's a little sweet.
I don't think this yeast attenuates very well.
Yeah. A little sweet. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well done. Solid 36, 34 to 36. A little sweet and cloying. And it lost the basic flavor. So right here we have a 2016 Bochet, a 3-hour boil, bees flying everywhere. Made this with Georgia Flair. Jason were there. And it was a hot boil. I forgot what it was, maybe 275 or 300 or something. Hot day with a lot of bees. Right off the top, I get that squid ink, bloody kind of iron kind of thing going on. You get the same?
Good yarn, yeah.
You got it too? Gravity was about 1140 and finished at about 1020. Taste is a lot less squid ink or iron or blood, whatever you want to define it as, than in the aroma. It's finished well. A lot of dark fruit, plum, fig, some soy sauce to it, little melanoidin, without the melanoidin, a little unami. Here's Jeff.
Getting a little bit of the burn.
You got a little bit of the burn? I got that too. Almost like the currant burn, like black currant burn. We didn't burn the it was hot, but we didn't burn it. But I know what you're saying. But it's 8 years old. It's getting better. But, this is one of the first Bochets I made, and I don't think I'd ever repeat that process again.
What kind of honey?
This was your original Wildflower honey, not the purple sage. It was when I first met you. and you came to the club, and it was the first batch I got from regular Wildflower.
Out of my backyard.
Probably out of your backyard. However, when I tried the other our mead tasting 2 weeks ago from your backyard from last spring, it was one of the sexiest honeys I've ever had in my life. I want a pail of that. Seriously,
Next year if it comes in. Or this year if it comes
best. It was incredible. Any other comments for the camera?
I'd like it's a little sweeter. The alcohol sweetness is in there,
Yeah.
but it's got just like I say, a little bit of that burn flavor to it. Charcoal kind of residue that leaves a bitterness.
Yeah.
Astringent
I agree with
on.
you. For me, 35, 36. For me, 35, 36. The best I could point it.